Hello, my name's Lynn Kitchen, and this is the Cafe of Dreams, and we're having a party here tonight. The Cafe of Dreams is a sacred place where life's remarkable results are cooked up, where we concoct life's outrageous kitchen in the Cafe of Dreams. This is a divine workshop where I help you to cook up your dreams and to create a legendary life. You see, every 24 hours we are each cooking up a day in our lives. Every 30 days we cook up a month. We don't get not to cook. We are always creating, always cooking up something in the kitchen of our lives. So today, I ask you this question. What's cooking in your kitchen? Are you cooking by design or are you cooking by default? Are you designing delicious dreams in your life for adventure? Or are your days defined by the drama of default disasters? You see, I know all about cooking by default. I used to think that life happened to me. And I used to blame every bad thing that happened on outside circumstances, other people, and even karma. I remember the first kitchen that I ever built was in a restaurant that I called the Victim Diner. I was always cooking by default, never designing anything, no planning, no dreaming, no designing, only reacting in the Victim Diner. The problem with cooking in that kitchen was that all of the ingredients were just so limited. Every recipe called for 4 cups of fear, 2 teaspoons of blame, and 2 pounds of anger. Intuition was an ingredient I never used in the Victim Diner. If I had, I would have shut down that place a long time ago because I had a bad feeling about it all along. But I ignored my intuition, and it got easier to ignore over time because, as you may suspect, the Victim Diner was a very popular place. Even though the food tasted so bitter, at least you got a lot of it, because every entree came with 2 big side dishes of panic and drama. You know, I used to think that I was the one being cooked in the kettle. I became crusty, hard-boiled, and nearly hopeless. So what did it take for me to change? Well, secretly simmering on the back burner was a big pot of resentment. And one day, it spilled over, caught fire, and burned down my kitchen. And for somebody with the name of Lynn Kitchen to have burnt down her own kitchen, that was no fun. But you know, that fire taught me something. What I did not want. Life has a way of teaching us that, right? What we don't want. So I built a new kitchen. I knew what I didn't want. I just didn't really know what I did want. I wasn't ready for anything great. I just wanted something better. So I opened the Ordinary Grill, and it was ordinary. But we actually had some great ingredients, great recipes. So-so satay, comfortable curry, safe soup, and indecision ice cream. But again, all of the ingredients were quite limited. Every recipe called just a little bit of passion, a touch of your desires, a little bit of hope. And the secret was you only used half measures. And you put your half measures into a mediocre mixer, and you put in just a touch of procrastination. It didn't take much. And then you mixed on medium for about a decade. Time flies fast in the Ordinary Grill. But that's why it was so popular. Actually, we had lines around the block to eat at the Ordinary Grill. Why? Because I figured most people are scared to live an extraordinary life, myself included, for a long time. and they feel comfortable in the ordinary grill. I probably would have still been there myself, except one day someone walked into my restaurant that changed my life. It was a master chef, a mentor. And I invited that person into my restaurant to tour my kitchen and taste my food. And immediately he went to the top shelf and he pulled down, dusted off 2 ingredients, handed them to me and said, "Why haven't you been using these?" I looked at them. My passion and my unique purpose. And I thought to myself, why had I put these away for so long? But you know, my mentor said, what's important is that you begin to use them now. So together, we took those ingredients and we cooked up a big bowl of longing linguine. And my mentor said, now, if you're tired of the ordinary, taste something great and it'll change everything. You know, I was tired of the ordinary, so I tasted my own longings and it changed everything. I shut the ordinary grill that day. And my mentor helped me to finally dream again. And I opened this place, the Cafe of Dreams. And I began to clean out my pantry and throw away all my old negative thoughts, the recipes that just didn't taste good anymore. And I bought brand new spices, new opportunities. And I made a decision. From then on, and for the rest of my life, I was only going to cook what I loved. So, now that I've been in the Cafe of Dreams for quite some time, and it's been so successful, now I help others to cook up their dreams and to make an extraordinary life. Are you interested in some remarkable results? You know what? I've learned that takes clarity in 3 areas: your reasons, your recipes, and your resolve. What are your reasons? Why are you doing what you are doing? And what about your recipes? Do you know the power of the ingredients that you are cooking with? And what would be the ingredients that you would choose for a life that really is one of great adventure? And what about your resolve? What do you do when you just can't cook another day? Do you have a master mentor? You know, this is your life we're talking about here. And in the Cafe of Dreams, anything is possible. What are your reasons, your recipes, and your resolve? And do you have a big idea, something that you're working on that could change everything? Come, I invite you in the Cafe of Dreams. Together, we'll work on your recipes and your resolve, and we'll cook up the big idea. Welcome, I invite you. We're going to be meeting the very master chef today. Come, take the first step. Take your passion and your purpose off the shelf. Dare to dream. Truly taste your longings. Come, together, we'll cook up your big idea and we'll create a legendary life.